Welcome back to Gippsland. This is my property up here. We're up here for the week. I've closed the workshop. I'm taking a week off work, having a holiday. There's my fucking holiday. So my good mate Neil has got rid of all the yakkers. We gotta get to work and pull these big stumps out. I can't think of any plant that is worse than this. Poison ivy would be better. That's ridiculous. Yakkers. I'll tell you what it gives you. Hard yakker. That's what it gives you. Anyway, there's a couple of things. Now, those of you who've seen the previous videos, you'll be well aware of the green door. And so that's the green shed door. That's gotta go. That has got to fucking go. So you gotta fix that up. And fish cleaning station. It was good. It served the purpose, but it's gotta go. Stainless steel one's gonna go back on. And there's a few dodgy building work that's gotta go. One, this bullshit. That's gotta go. I've got some new posts to go in. All of the framework is going to get replaced. I've got my work cut out for me, that I do, but it'll be worth it in the end. Any improvements you do to your property, obviously, is going to be worth it in the end. Home renovations, since doing a bit of this is my gully, so when I come back from fishing is where all the banter takes place, all the fish cleaning takes place, and so it's gonna be kind of like a man cave kind of thing. I've got there's another project I'm working on. Everybody knows I like mistakes. So I bought a gas grill, but I'm going to turn it into a char grill. But got a bit of cleaning up to do on it. I'm going to weld together a stainless steel tray, and it's going to be a pull-out tray that you put your charcoal in, put it in there, and char grill your steaks or fish or whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna cook out there. So a little bit of work that goes into it, but you know, the first of many episodes of our home improvement or yard improvement or whatever you want to call it. Haven't decided whether I want to concrete underneath here or fake grass it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so stay tuned, bring you more. Trolling a lure up and down. I got one little tailor. You see that scales on my hand there? One little tailor. But on my way down I sounded up some fish, and there were some actually some really nice fish in between those school that I sounded up. So I'd like to drop a bait there and see what that was. I'm not gonna waste my time chasing these small tailor. Man, if they were significant, that's coming up now. So I don't know if you can see that school on the bottom there. There's actually some pretty nice fish on the bottom there. There's a bait ball up there. chuck a bait out and see what they are. Foam on top of the water, guys. This foamy beach here. That's a clear indication that there's a bit of fresh in here. I'm gonna taste this water too as well. Fresh as. It's like drinking water. There is fish underneath though. This salty water would be on the bottom and this fresh water on the top. But there is some fish there on the bottom there. Just want to check this bait because this did have a bit of a hit when I first put it in the water. And it had a massive hit from this big fish. Have a look at this. Poor bugger. He's still alive though. A gudgeon pin or something. Another baiting. This time I'm not going to cast too far. I'm just going to lob it there. A lot of fish in the water. The river's probably had a very good flow. Ooh, the water's cold. I just pulled up to a spot. Let's grab the bait pump. And let's go get us some worms. I'll grab my worm container there. Let's get this one first. There's my life jackets. And the worm container. Usually I'll have my sieve. Some of you would have seen it, but I didn't carry it today. This wasn't on the plans, but anyway. We'll change some plans because we'll go fishing tomorrow, but I need some more bait for tomorrow. This is what it's called. So usually these sand flats is where I'll pump for worm. Usually the water is a lot higher, but we'll have a look around here and see if there's anything in there. Once you locate them, again, the water is not normally this low, so finding them might be a little bit tricky. can't even see the holes. I'll try further up on that spit there. It's hard to tell whether the water's coming in or going out. Should be coming in at the moment. There's a lot of debris here. There's so much fresh water. There's a couple of holes here. I can't believe how fresh the water is. Alright guys, see these? That's a telltale sign that there's worms in the area. These little trees coming out. You can see them there. But I'm not too sure if there's going to be any worm in them because of the fresh water, but we'll have a look. Well, we're in luck. There is worms in there. Same there. Okay. Spent about an hour pumping worms here. I'll be taking nail and cedar with me tomorrow fishing, I think, and we'll see if we have a bit of success in another waterway. The murky water would make its way clear up a bit, and you'll find, you know, one or two hiding in there again. Sorry about that. I just noticed now that my hoodie strap was falling in front of the camera. I do apologize guys for that. I did not notice that. I just noticed it now. It must be really annoying, and I'd like to take this time out to apologize for that and say I'm sorry. There's a few small ones. Look at that. 4 worms in 1 cup. Those are the houses, guys. Little worm houses, or cocoons, or whatever you want to call them. There'll be worm in there. There's one. Okay. This is a really fun sport, a fun way of passing time, I guess. Not really a sport. But yeah, you just collect your own bait. Yeah, it's a bit of hard work, but rewarding and fun at the same time. And just like yabbies, you're looking for the same thing, just a sandy bank. You'll see the holes of the worm houses, or funny enough, not long ago I was pumping worms here, and I happened to pump quite a few yabbies as well, which was, you know, welcome surprise. There's definitely a free worm around, so I don't mind doing that. It's just a beautiful day today. Water's still cold, or colder than the air maybe. That's why I feel that's 5 worms, handful of worms in one pump. It's not bad. I'll also take some dry sand with me. And keep them in the dry sand in a cool place tonight. So they last till the morning. And we'll see how we go. Maybe have a little bit more of a fish, and we'll see how we go. Stay tuned. Yeah, the water is starting to get a bit deeper now. And I can tell because when I put that in the shade in there, I will bring the anchor a little bit closer. There. Stand it up like that. Okay. The wind's dropped down again. Okay, and we are underway again. Gonna unzip this window. You can see where I'm going, and try not to disturb these people fishing over there. That's not very nice. Ludwig love rock walls. As you can see, look at that. That may be a school of mullet, that one. That's school of mullet for sure. And there's fish down the bottom as well. So I might just drop the anchor here and fish back that way. And see if we can't pluck a few fish from next to this rock wall. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. It's one of those things. So my persistence has paid off, and I've got a fish of some sort. I don't think it's huge. I'm gonna just come out and say that straight away. I don't think it's huge. It's a Ludwig. It's a Ludi, and it's actually, this is going to be interesting, this one. These things fight so hard for their size. Like, they're not huge, and they do get big. They do get really big, but this one is not a huge Ludwig by any means. I'll give you a quick look at this one. Settle down. That's him there, and that's not a bad fish. He's actually, I can't even see the hook on that, so I'm gonna sort him out soon. That's the second fish, which is a yellow eye mullet, and let's see if I can get my hook back from him. Tide is pushing in now, so that might be the salt water coming up, the salinity changing a bit. So I think I might have a good session coming up, or loading, as we say. Let's load some worms on, get it back out there. Doesn't really matter how you present it when they're here and they're biting. You just gotta sometimes make the most of it. It'd be nice to get a few more Ludwig. I've just put that in the rod holder, and it's already getting tickled up by something. I literally just put that in the rod holder. Yep, he's still on it. Again, whatever it is, it's no monsters. But grand final day it is. Yes. We have managed to turn this zero session around by just waiting for the tide to turn. Now I'm gonna check this bait, because this got hit pretty instantly. And I don't think it was a big fish, but I'm fishing two different length leaders. One's a short leader, one's a long leader. So far they both are producing. You might get a bit of sun glare because the sun is sort of in my face at the moment. Yes, he's mouthing away at that, and I think he's gonna load up. It's gonna load up. Yes, there it is. Oh no! Missed him. That happens. That does happen. That oh wow! Look at that. That's a broken hook. That's a broken hook. I just changed that hook, cast this out, and I was busy reeling the other reel in, or the other rod in, and this took off again. Solid fish, I think. The current is kind of running pretty hard at the moment. Flood tide. So, oh, jeez, he's doing a bit of running. This guy might be a decent bream. It is feeling very breamy. I think it is a decent bream. Is he there, just happy to sit in the current? Oh, look at him. He's a beautiful fish. He's a beautiful fish. Look at that. Beautiful. It'll be interesting to see if he's got my broken hook in his mouth. He's still green. Didn't like the net, that guy. And that is a lovely Marlo bream. He's going to be a 38 centimeter Marlo bream. Look at that. It's actually ripped his stomach, so. Okay, I just put this in. Watch this. Check this out. I literally just dropped that in the water. This fish also feels like another heavy fish. Okay guys, sorry about the silhouette, but yes, the sun is behind the boat now. I persisted, the tide turned to come back in, and obviously that salt water pushing in now has fired those fish that I found before. I thought I'll pump some worms and then I'll come back for them, and I did that, and I'm glad I did that. This is it's not a bad fish. It's probably a 30. I'll measure it actually. I'm not going to take a guesstimation. That's it there. Measurement there. That fish is well and truly sized. It's a 30 centimeter one, so we'll keep him. We'll have a few bream for maybe lunch or dinner tomorrow. Get this back one. Get this back out there, guys. So 2 bream, 1 ludwig and a mullet. That's not too bad, I think. Let's grab some, kick these worms on. Get this back out there, because we're not too sure how long these fish are going to stay active for. They might stay for the entire run-in tide or flood tide, whatever you want to call it, or they might go off the chew. That one has gone, the leader, and the hook has gone for a bit of a walk. So I'll just rig up again, and this just screamed off again. Oh. Come to the surface, this one. Okay, so we've got boofs all around us here. There's another bream. And that would be a keeper as well. So be around the 30, 31 again, or maybe slightly bigger than 31, 32. Nice keeper size, I guess. And the hook is way down. Alright, I'm just going to fix this one up. I'm just going to pick this one up. He's had a few goes at this. And oh, almost had him. Almost had him. Oh, the muzzies are around. Get away. Vitamin B, guys, before you come up, get some bananas in you. Keep the mozzies away. Unfortunately, I have not had a lot of bananas recently, so I am going to get eaten alive. Although I do have my insect repellent there, so I probably should get. See if I can't get a few more fish. Oh, he's back on it. That actually might be a mullet. Oh, oh no, that's a bream. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a bream. He is a bit angry, this one. Hey, they got some power, these things. It's putting a right bend in the rod, this one. Sometimes the bigger ones, the way they pick the bait up, saw that boil in the water. Which means, oh, it's a decent fish. Oh, it's a good one. It is a good fish. And I think he's maybe just hooked. Oh. Yes, that's a good fish. Bream hooked in the corner of the mouth. Look at him. Hook should just fall off, I guess. There he is. And that's a good bream. The old blue lip. Is that right? Just move this bait just a little bit, entice the bite. What is it? It's a mullet. Just literally just moved it and he grabbed the bait. And he's a nice mullet. Jesus Christ, they're nice mullet. They're good thick mullet. They're not like the ones I was catching the other week. That's 3 beautiful mullet there at the moment. I think the girls are going to be happy with that. Takes us away from red meat for a couple of days. I'm not complaining about red meat. I love my red meat, everybody knows that. But when you got a fresh feed of quality fish, you can't beat that either. How's that for an afternoon image, guys? Oh, there we go. And that might be another decent mullet if I don't lose it. Hopefully not. They swim up pretty quick towards the boat. This one's not that big, but he's alright. Good fish, nevertheless. So 2 things I learned about the fish today is, might have been a morning bite as well, but during the middle of the day they shut down. Obviously on that change of tide, the slack tide did not help, but as soon as that tide started pushing in again, they've fired up again.